Rumors, hot off the press, run it. Back once again. Back once again. Once again. Puff.
And Vern. And Vern. That's enough.
Let's get into it.
We have some Raptor news.
I don't know if it's really news.
It's hearsay.
It's hearsay. It's ifs, buts, buttercups, Raptors in.
Pause.
Not even there yet. So what's the latest rumors, Puff? What's the latest?
It looks like Raptors are looking to make a big move in the offseason.
I hear they're trying to make a splash.
Big splash.
And I wonder what that splash is. Does it have anything to do with, a certain player that they're supposed to get 3-4 years ago before he signed his first extension with Milwaukee?
And they're trying to draft him. They're trying to move up in the draft to get him, and they just missed him.
Does Masai see a path to Giannis?
I think I see the path. I see it. But we're going to have to give up a lot, Toronto.
Yo, listen, man, it's Giannis. Anytime you have a chance to get one of the top 3 players in the league, you're going to have to do it.
It's like, who do you want?
Everybody on the team is tradable.
Everybody.
You know, if we have to give up this year's pick, next year's pick, 2027.
It doesn't matter what they do. Everybody
matter.
can get traded. But the one thing they need to keep is a decent team. They can't trade everybody.
Listen,
give one star and a whole heap of pick and build the team around that.
Right, Milwaukee, they're going to need a young asset back. So we're going to give them, I would say this year's number 9 pick, Scotty Barnes. RJ, I love you, but this is Giannis we're talking about. And 3 or 4 first-round picks.
It would be nice if they could keep Scotty.
Does that do the job? It would be nice.
If they could ever, Scotty. I know, but Milwaukee will be stupid to make a trade. Milwaukee would be stupid to make a trade and not take Scotty.
Accept a trade
without
Scotty? Yo, the Raptors are a championship contender.
Brother, you can get him Ingram. You can get him everybody else.
And we'll still have money for free agency.
Oh, boy.
Are you saying bring in Durant?
Durant, if we have Giannis here, yes.
Yeah.
I've been hearing rumors about Durant going to Toronto, but if Giannis is not here, nah. Well, the only way is if you give him a few picks, but you're not giving up Scotty.
No.
You're not giving up Scotty Barnes. You're not giving up Ingram.
You
might be able to give one or two of the other pieces. I won't want to give up Pirtle and then work it. But
let's table the Durant talk right now. We're focusing on Giannis. Giannis,
because really and truly, we don't want KD.
Giannis, I'm speaking to you right now. You know you love Toronto. You know we have a very big Greek influence, Greek population over here. Bro, you could come, guy. You could get some gyros, guy. Some gyros, bro.
Gyros, guy.
Yo, got some all-you-can-eat gyros from Mr. Greek. You know what I mean? Some falafel.
Oh, boy. But if Toronto gets Giannis, it's on.
What's it, Slovaki? Some Slovaki, bro.
Slovaki.
Come on, Giannis. Yo, we got that.
Yeah.
We
could dream. No, I don't know if it's going to happen.
It's not even a dream. It's a path because the relationship with Giannis and Masai. That's another angle.
It's true, and I've been reading about Masai wanting to get more international players because all the Americans always say, going across border and this and that, but international players, they're not even from the States. So, they're world travelers, so they know other places.
Look at the connection with Giannis, right, and Masai. They're both Nigerian. You're my Nigerian brother, right? Yeah, Masai tried to draft him, but I think we moved up to 18 to get him. But Milwaukee picked him, I think, around like 15.
Yeah, but even before that, Masai actually helped his family.
That was going to be my next point.
Yeah.
Got them.
From before even,
Right? Helped with his family get into Greece. Or wherever
get citizenship,
right? Mm-hmm. So it's right there.
Yeah.
Right? And Toronto is not Milwaukee. Let's just get that straight.
What do you mean by that, Vern?
What can you do in Milwaukee? I'm sorry, I never been there to Wisconsin.
Then how you battle the place you never been there?
Because I watch football games and I watch all these places of Wisconsin.
And you just watch the crowd?
It's salt.
And you can tell?
I could tell. It's salt. Giannis is looking for some flavor, some diversity, and some culture. Really
and truly, he's just looking to win. Because if Milwaukee continue making good moves, like after they won the championship, he have no reason to go. Because he could have created a little dynasty there. True. But then, after they won that chip, they made some foolish moves.
Yo, listen, man. Giannis.
They made some foolish moves.
Giannis, the one thing I hold against you, you had the right coach there. You had him. But then you went for Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers with the outline, hairline.
Adrian Griffin. Was it Adrian Griffin, right?
Griffin, yeah Griffin. You had him.
The former Toronto coach.
You had him. Right? I understand before, you know what I mean? It's
honestly, that was a stupid move. Yeah. But then again, the other dumb move that he did too, he was the one that called for Lillard, you know. And I don't know if Lillard thing really worked. It took a long time for them to work.
You don't think that shit didn't work?
It didn't
work. What playoff series did they win together?
No, they started warming up though. It seemed like it took them a while to figure out how to work.
What did I say at the top of the show? Ifs and buts, buttercup.
I said pause.
Okay. That did not work.
Yeah, it didn't work. You
should have run the team back. You should have kept Drew Holiday.
You should have kept Drew Holiday.
Then you should have went out and got other pieces.
Way cheaper. Right? You should have got other pieces.
Right? Even if you got rid of Bud, you had the right coach. You should have at least give him until the All-Star break.
The Kyle Kuzma thing didn't work either.
Oh, my God. You got rid of Middleton for Kuzma. I hear what you said. The only move that worked for them was Porter Jr.
Yes, Kevin Porter Jr. was a
move really that
even
on
what's his name, Gary Trent.
Yeah, Trent wasn't bad either.
He started hitting the playoffs. He was playing,
but after the championship,
the other moves,
after the championship, right? If I'm Giannis, I'm looking after the championship. What moves did we make to improve the team? Yeah, we got Lillard. Okay, what did that do to move the needle for another championship? We got boxed up by the Celtics. We got boxed up by Indiana 2 years in a row. Like, come on, man, Giannis, we're building something over here. We're the North. We're the North.
The North.
Come over, baby. Don't worry.
We have to learn to say that in Greek.
Nah, we've never. We have a big Greek population. When have you learned to say something like that in Greek? Yeah, I mean, I do go to Mr. Greek. So, Giannis, we try to give Kawhi, Kawhi and dine. You know what I mean?
Yo, Giannis, he gonna get some pure Giannis dying, whatever they're gonna come up with some slogan, but they'll give him free food anywhere with him and his whole family.
But listen, I like the fact that the offseason is not even here yet for basketball, and we're hearing the Raptors are
no, but the thing is, there's going to be moves before the
NBA draft.
And that's the 25th, right? Of this month. So that's what, 3 weeks.
When's the last summer you hear the Raptors are moves and shakers? The Kawhi.
But it wasn't hurt like that. Nobody even heard about it. It wasn't a splash. You just hear, they traded. Like what?
Now you're hearing,
the DeRozan's gone.
Oh man, Toronto's looking to get this. Right, but I also see teams of people are trying to.
But Vern, you remember, Masai's coming to the end of a contract.
Don't worry, Masai ain't going nowhere.
He's in contract year.
I know.
Yeah, I have a feeling he might be. Honestly,
he ain't going nowhere, bro.
But he'll be good because there'll be another team pick him up quick.
I'm
you have
not
to
worried about him
understand.
getting pick up. He's not leaving Toronto.
The ownership has changed.
Yo, bun that man's. If you know what's,
remember the last time when they gave him his contract. The man went to him and said, I don't think you deserve this money.
I see that Ted Rogers.
Foolishness, but he went to him and told him that.
That Ted Rogers guy is fácil,
but it doesn't matter.
Because you're coming to the Raptors who win a championship. Look at the salt lease that you guys are thinking. Give the man, listen, this guy puts butts in the stand. He puts competitive team together. If you get rid of Masai and Sam Presti, the Oklahoma City GM, they're the two best GMs or owners or whatever they are in the GMs, presidents, whatever in the league. If you get rid of Masai, Raptors are going to be salt for the next couple of years. Because I don't know who you're going to bring in that's going to replace Masai. Are you kidding me?
They'll bring in an AI agent,
You know what I mean? Why do you think we say in
ChatGPT?
In Masai we trust. There's a reason why we say in Masai we trust. Because Masai has Toronto's best interest.
But Masai has made some moves that it took him a little long to trade the core. Now it's looking a little better, but we'll see.
But you said it took long for him to trade the core. But now people are saying, why are you trading the core when
the core still nice.
But look at Siakam. You trade Siakam,
Van Vliet, OG, all of them are playing nice.
Right now is yo, why did you trade Siakam? And now you went get Brandon Ingram, who's just like Siakam. Every man's like, yo, so you see what I'm saying?
True.
You should have paid him the money. But at that time, we couldn't pay that quarter money. And then pay Scotty Barnes what we paid him. You know what I mean? So we had to, listen. He wanted to start over.
I'm happy that Siakam is in a place where he's in the finals now. Because if he was with Toronto still, we wouldn't be there.
No. But that's why Masai, you know what I mean? He looked out for the players.
Yeah, he did.
I'm not gonna send you to
Siberia. He did well.
I'm not gonna send you to Siberia.
All of them are making money. All of them are making big coin. Especially Van Vliet. All of them are making
Van Vliet's about to re-up again.
Oh,
right?
gee. All of them are making big money.
But this summer is very exciting. Cause we need to make this deal for Giannis at the NBA draft. You know what I mean?
We'll see.
When the draft comes,
I'm excited for even if there's no trade, really, I'm excited for the next year because we finally get to see Ingram play.
Finally get to see Ingram play.
Honestly, that has been the longest ankle sprain I've ever heard in my life.
You know what? It's precaution. And we have we have one of the best medical staff.
It's precaution that we don't get too high in the standings and possibly get into the play.
Exactly.
That's the precaution.
We didn't want it because it's like, listen, you already missed half the season. So what the heck?
Why play? Why match the rest of your stats?
Let's come back next year and play the full season next year. Right? But
well, they know something.
But Raptors,
they were the only ones to get Kawhi's knee to work.
Exactly. Right? The only one. Right? And so, more on this topic.
Until next time.
Not even until next time before we go. I did see a signing of Giannis' younger brother working out somewhere close to Toronto.
What?
Alex Antetokounmpo.
So instead of getting the older brother to get the younger brother on the team?
Yo, the younger brother already played G League for us.
He did.
So now
I think that's a time when they're trying to get him to come.
But now Giannis has mutual interest. So they're like, yo, Alex, come back and do a look at workout. Giannis. We'll employ the entire family, Giannis.
Even the 2-year-old.
Yo, your son want a job? Yo, bring him on, guy. He'll be a player consultant, bro. And on that note, Puff, what you had to say?
Until next time.
That's another episode. Before we lick the music, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.